So we are going to do some hip opening exercises. It's going to take about 4 minutes-ish. We are basically just going to do a couple of active and a couple of passive stretches that are going to really open up your hips and make you feel all nice, good, loosey-goosey down there. So let's go. We are going to start popping the timer on, and we're going to go into the Cossack squat. So we're going to do an active Cossack squat going from left to right. If you don't have the balance for these, you don't have to go super low. You can do them kind of mid-height. I will show you before I get into it. You can come down as far as your body will let you. You are just leaning side to side, opening up the adductor on the inside of the leg there. So we're going to start active Cossack squats from left to right. So you're going to come down if you can, and then roll over to each side, pausing at each side for a second. And then if you can't do that, pop your hands on the floor to help you down. But like I said, if you can't manage all the way down, just kind of hover. We're going to do this for 30 seconds at your own pace, nice and controlled, just going from left to right. And then after that, we've got a nice little break, so come onto your bum. And we are going to put the feet together. We are going to push our hands down on the hips and then bring them up. It's kind of like a modified seated butterfly, hip opener. We are going to bring those knees up and push them away. Bring them up and push them away. Make sure that you're pressing your feet in together and that you're feeling some kind of opening in between your legs, that you're feeling the pressure, it's kind of hurting. And then we are going to stand up and fold over. We're going to do A position. So pop your feet in a wide stance, toes pointed forward. Come down with your legs straight and fold forward. And then come as close as you can to the floor and take your feet as wide as they will allow you. So really just with a straight back and with straight legs, you are coming as far forward as you can, and kind of if you can push your head in between your legs, go for it. Easiest on a mat or with some kind of carpet. And that is that position. We are then going to go into the flamingo. So we're going to do this on the left and the right. So it's kind of like a pigeon stretch. So it's elevated. You are going to come into a pigeon stretch, but leave this front foot elevated, and then you're going to lean back and then press into the knee as you push forward. Lean back, press into the knee. I'm going to come round. We're doing this 30 seconds on each side. So you can see here, we press apart, lean back, press apart. I will do it on the other side, the flamingo stretch. So you are going into like an elevated pigeon. You're not putting your foot on the ground. You are leaning back, and then as you push forward, opening up the hip, pushing the knee down and out to the side, leaning back, pushing that knee down and out, really stretching the abductor. I'm going to show you here from the front. We're leaning forward and pushing the knee out the side. Try and keep your torso straight. Next, we're going to lie on the floor. I'm going to do some pelvic tilts. So you are going to come up into a glute bridge, and then you are going to arch your back and then tilt your pelvis and squeeze your pelvis up. Arch the back, squeeze the pelvis up. Arch the back, squeeze the pelvis up. We are just arching and tilting. And last couple of reps, really squeeze the bum and then go into that posterior pelvic tilt. And then the last couple of movements, we've got our hip opener. So come onto your all fours. And then take big circles back with the left leg, drawing big circles with your knee, opening out, coming up. Nice big circles out to the side. And then 30 seconds on this side, opening up, coming out and back, opening up, coming out and back. And then we'll do it on the other side. So take in big circles, out and back, nice and rotating. Shoulders are stacked over the wrists, hips are stacked over the knee. Try to keep your hips flat and no tilt in the lower back, and just drawing really nice big circles out to the back and the side. Oh, clicking, okay. And next we are going to do a couple of squats. So we're going to do some air squats for 30 seconds. Try and squat as deep as you can, maintaining a flat pelvis. So squat down, try not to get any anterior pelvic tilt or posterior pelvic tilt in your lower back. Squat for the next few seconds, and then for the last 30 seconds, we are going to go into a preacher squat. You can grab your hands together in a prayer and press your elbows at the knees to push your knees apart. Keep your chest proud, sit your bum down as low as you possibly can, and maybe have a bit of movement. Rock on your knees, bring your knees in, alternate. I'll show you from this angle, kind of like bring one knee in, bring the other in, push them apart, and then that's it. Okay. That is our hip opening 5-minute stretch. I hope you enjoyed.